Okay, let's have a look. Okay, I'm now live. Restream has been picked up. Have you been picked up? Portrait has. I'll give it a couple of seconds. Restream's open, and it says I'm streaming on both. Now if I relog this. Oh, okay, I think we've got it. I think finally we can start streaming. I think it's finally working. There's portrait. On portrait, let me just open both up to see they are. Just to obviously confirm if they're working. Yes, it seems to be working. That's full screen. There's a horizontal screen. On portrait, let me just open both up to see they are. Yeah, it looks to be working. Cool, is Twitch working? Live. Which is also working. Okay, I think finally it might. I might just say might, because I'll emphasize the might because it has gone against what I said. I said might have gone and then besieged a break, but in this moment in time, seems. And I say seems, it would seem that it has started to work. Okay, cool. Manager, yes, give you and someone. Interval time is fine. Oh, what is you saying? What is the you saying? Yep, I think that looks fine. Okay. Good. Okay, cool. Welcome to stream. Okay, that was a nightmare to set up. I also have no clue my chat box doesn't. Multi-stream chat. You. Enable the chat, please. Try again later. Oh, for goodness. That's fine. We'll ignore that. If we ignore it, it'll be fine. Advanced chat settings, go the live doc chat. No, that's fine. What's it? Game overlay. Okay. Are they right there? Okay, so it should work if someone says something on. I hope. We also got our inbuilt chat. Okay, I think we can finally. High CPU says 31%. 31%. That's nothing. Shows you. I'll help with that. What does my thing say? Yep, it's high, but it's not capping. Obviously, I can't do this demanding games. I don't think I'll be able to do this demanding games. Okay, I think everything is fine. It's fine. Oh, thank you for the thank you for subscribing. I'll just call you Cash. Thank you for the sub. Okay, I'm not getting notifications for that. Why don't I get notifications? Hi, hello, welcome. Welcome in. My overlay isn't working. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, there's an issue. I've got two chats. one of which isn't working. Oh, the fun of streaming. Oh, hey Lewis. Hey, thank you very much. I'll take a compliment when I can. Star Hockey to toggle in-game. In-game is a new experimental feature that allows you to view chat and overlay to the game. This may not work so in games running in security full screen. For best results, we recommend running your game in Windows full screen. In Windows, is that why it's not working? I love this. Pop that out. No. Oh, I just moved it. Yeah, I don't know what to do here because I can't. I can only see one chat, which is a bit of a problem. Please. I don't know what you mean by that. What's pinning? I'm not sure. Unless there's a trap I'm walking into. I don't really know what that is. Sorry. Okay. I think I wish I could just pop it out. Pop it out? You can now reply to Twitter. Okay, what? I can't look at So I can't dual screen on my phone. Maybe I can pop it out on YouTube side actually. Channel, what's that? I get chat permanently open and it should work. I can have this chat permanently open. Maybe I can pop it out on YouTube side actually. Channel, what's that? I get chat permanently open and it should work. I can have this chat permanently open. What does actually pinning message do? Can't see the option. Let me pop out chat. Where was the pop out chat? I know it is a button. Where is it? Pop out react. Yeah, pop out. There we go. If I pop you out, like that. Just read you because that look doesn't look very. That. I can open Doki. Vote Rick for president. Good old Rick Astley. Okay, let me just. This is gonna This is gonna really mess up my. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, what has it just done? Oh, okay, no, let's not do that. The game did not like me doing that. Guess chat's gonna be problematic. No, I'm late stream. No, but the stream's only recently. We haven't done anything yet. I'm having technical with what to do about chat. Turns out trying to have 2 chats open at once is problematic. Like you said, hey, thank you. How am I gonna do this? If I try to change Doki, it kind of has a fit and goes kind of stupid. Like that. Oh, this could work. I just gotta fix this now because there's a black box. Now there's a box everywhere and I don't want that. Oh, this is never easy. Don't mind this real quick. This is technical difficulties being sorted out live. As much as I wish it wasn't happening live. Oh no, I've just... As much as I wish this wouldn't have happened live, I tried my best for it to not happen, but it did happen. Also, that chat looks horrific. I don't know what's going on in the chat box. No, why is it? Okay, I'm pulling one. I'm trying to size up one, which is sizing up the other one. Oh, for goodness. Okay, this is a bit of a mess at the moment. Not usually how bad it is. I'm just having some a lot of technical difficulties. Have you played any of the after? Don't need to have chat up. Thanks. I just like to be able to remove that for now because that's not great. Okay, so it's coming up with. Fill this up. It does. You know, I don't really use. I normally use OBS, not Restream. Not Restream. Sorry. I normally use just OBS, and this is really confirming. No, it's bloody problematic. Thing. I see why people go for OBS. Okay, that one's fixed. Okay, I think it is all a-okay now. There we go. Okay, I think everything's okay. Have you played any after? No, I haven't played any after stories. On my list of to do today. It's on my list of to play. I think now. Good. Okay, that's. Thanks again, I guess. You're a girl. Good for you. Good for you. I think everything looks good. You have to let me know. I think it does. From my side, it is. From my side, this is taking blimmin' forever to get working. Okay, that chat's open. This chat's also open. Hey, cool. I think I can now say everything is working. Which is more than what I can say a minute ago. Okay. Load game. Oh, it'd be so much easier if I had a second screen. Where was? I think so. I think this. Instead, why don't we try writing one instead? Why do you say instead? Why did she say instead twice in one sentence? Something new. Yep, Barbie. I'd be okay with that. What about the poems we've already written, though? You can share them when Yuri's back. But she's not here. That's a bit weird. We all get more feedback that way too. Yeah, I guess that can work. No complaints here. Figured you'd say that, Echo. Yeah, I had a hunch you were slightly preoccupied over this weekend and weren't able to write a poem. No idea what you're talking about, Monica. Well, have you written a poem? What a mystery, we'll all be taken to our graves. There's no particularly convinced, but... Okay, why is the music on so loud? Music, come on. Thank you. The music is deafening me. Monica doesn't look particularly convinced, but thankfully the bell rings, sparing me any further interrogation. We pack our things away and prepare to head back to our classroom, an idea comes to mind. I remember when I first played this game, not expecting to see what I saw. Yeah, you see a lot of how it is when you first see how it first presents itself, and what happens is just like, what? It just does like a 180 from what you expect. I think Yuri would really appreciate it if I wrote a poem for her. Yeah, that'd be a great little romantic gesture. Get through the rest of the day. Yeah. This is a bit of background for this fan game. Our guy is just overly romantic for some reason. He's currently dating Yuri. But I think we're coming to the end of the playthrough. I don't know. I've been playing this mod for ages. It keeps going and going and going and going. So I have no clue when it's going to end. With my final lesson over, I make my way back to the club room, eager to test my poetic abilities. I've really changed, haven't I? I didn't mind writing poems back in September, but now I'm so eager to do so. Oh well, it's hardly a bad thing. Well, it depends who you ask, really. Once again, I'm the last one in as I settle into the desk, Monica clears her throat and addresses everyone. Okay, everyone. There isn't really much for me to say. After all, you know what we're meant to be doing, so feel free to start. By all means, feel free to collaborate with the others if you want to. I figured this would be a great way to get an insight into how you guys write poems. Way to put us under pressure. Yeah, sorry. To see what you can come up with. If you want to finish the poem, that's fine. I just didn't want to waste a session, and I figured something new might be appreciated. It's okay, Monica. Come on, let's work together. Let's see what we can come up with. Use away as I reach into my bag. Pathetic Boyo is back to saving Yuri by the looks of it. As much as she can be saved, I really debate how savable she is. She also scares me. Yuri's creep. As I'm pulling out my writing material, I pause. It's that note I received on Valentine's Day. Man, I totally forgot about that. What should I do about it? Even though I'm more than happy with Yuri, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little curious about who and... Looking on, it seems Yuri and Asuki are busy. Well, at least Shori is, as she's animatedly chatting away with Asuki. Looks like she's pretending to listen. There's some love and you're all set. Yeah, I suppose. Monica does look preoccupied with something for a change, so... Hey Monica. What's up, Echo? Lower my voice and shift my chair so I'm closer to Monica. This prompted a raise an eyebrow, an understandable response, I guess. Listen, can I, ask you something? Something confidential, I assume? Discreetly nods at the other two girls. I nod my head and show her the now crumpled note. I found this envelope in my locker on Valentine's Day. And you're asking me if I know who it's from? What? How did you guess? Well, it's either that or you were going to ask if I sent it, and I think we both know the answer to that. Though her tone is dry, I can faintly detect humour in her voice. I sometimes forget how much Monica likes to tease. Any ideas? You tell me, Echo. I blink at her. What's that supposed to mean? In other words, I'm asking you if you have any ideas yourself. What's your favourite role in the mangas? I've never played it. I have never played it myself. I have not once played Among Us. So, can't really say I have a favourite. Well, it has to be from someone I know. I came in left field. Yeah, I also got, today I'm trying a new thing. I'm currently triple streaming. I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, but I'm also doing a short, I'm also doing a short live stream as well. I'm doing a stream in the short format, but I can't get chat to work, so because Streamlabs is an absolute dumpster fire. It's just not triple stream yet. It's just not doing what I want. It took me nearly half an hour to get this stream working because it wouldn't stream. It only start one of them. It is an experiment. I don't know if it's something I'm going to do constantly because it's a pain. Just FNF. Hey, hello, welcome. Welcome, how you been? It has to be from someone I know. I can't imagine it's from any of my classmates. I honestly couldn't imagine it coming from Doki, and you obviously haven't, so my eyes wander over to the back of Sori's head. Monica must have been following where I'm looking as she nods. Looks like you don't need my detective skills after all. Sorry? Didn't you also receive friendship chocolate from her? Yep, but that's just friendship chocolate, right? Monica stares at me for a moment, and somehow I get the feeling she's doing her best not to roll her eyes. I don't know, I just... Weird to think sorry in that sense. They've always been good friends, it's kinda hard to imagine us being anything more than that. There's nothing wrong with that feeling that way. I think you're happy with Yuri now anyway. I guess I just kinda feel bad for Sayori, you know. But there's nothing to say that you can't spend time with her as friends. No, she'll probably really appreciate it. Especially since we stopped walking to school together. Oh, excuse me. A horrible feeling of guilt flushes throughout my body. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Monica. It's okay. Now, haven't you got a poem to be getting on with? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yes, I'll get started. Sometime Monica stands up and addresses everyone once more. Okay, everyone, I think that's all the time we have for today. How have all the poems come along? Glancing at mine, I'm very happy with it, although I'm not entirely sure how Yuri would proceed. After all, she does have quite high standards. Pretty good, I think I'll finish the rest at home. Yep, same here. Mine's actually finished. Looks like everyone's in the same boat then. We can sort out when to share the poems tomorrow because I've really got a dash. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just swiftly packing her things when Monica zooms out of the door with the velocity of a bullet. Yeah, the other two girls also start packing up and before long ready to go. While writing my poem, I decided that I wanted to walk away home, but surprisingly she's already gone. Asuki's the only one left and she's awkwardly hovering by the door. You gonna be much longer? Eh? Oh, no, sorry. Guys must have been a little too lost in thought. I swiftly packed my things and joined Asuki in the corridor. Still gonna go check up on you? Sounds good. Let me know how she's doing, okay? Jeez, do you get paid to worry or something? I start to laugh with the memory of the cuts in her arm suddenly come flooding back to me. The laugh turns into a whine. Yuki looks at me curiously. Yeah, probably. See you tomorrow. Asuki still looks a bit suspicious but doesn't say anything. Been a couple hours and I got home, enough time for me to finish my homework. Nothing left to do, I flop on the sofa and browsing some anime. So catch up on my favourite series, mine just over to Yuri's house. Wonder how Asuki's faring at the moment. A little strange how she was the one who went over and not me. But then again, I suppose it's a good thing that they're getting along better these days. Guess Yuri will tell me about it later. Mine also keeps focusing on a Valentine's note along with the Monica's word. It's really from Sayori, and she liked it. Note didn't explicitly say that though. I'm happy if you're happy. What mean? Is the question we all be asking. She does indeed have feelings, then could that what the damage actually? Or is it just my overactive imagination? No matter what's going on, I really should spend more time with Sayori. Explaining it to you might be a bit tricky though. Don't really want her knowing that Sayori might have feelings. Thinking about it, I could just say I haven't spent much time with her recently. Nothing dishonest about that, and besides, I never do anything to betray. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh man, Yuri really has a habit of ringing me when she's thinking about her. Hey, how you feeling? A little better, thanks. You over? Yes, I have to admit, I was a little surprised. Well, I'm not surprised you were surprised. But I'm not surprised that you're surprised. I don't think that's how words word. My words aren't word the way I mean them to word. Yes, I have to admit, I was a little surprised. Yeah, she mentioned she was going to come over and see you at lunch. I didn't see it coming either. Good that you two are getting along these days. I agree, but even though she's considerate towards my needs, I still feel a little awkward around her, especially when it comes to just the two. Still, I feel like we're getting to know each other better, which is a small price to pay for some awkwardness. Yeah, I was telling Monica about how nice it is to see you two getting along these days. Although, if I'm being honest, as nice it is to have her around, I wish it was you who were looking after me. But you were the one who said I didn't have to come over when you rang. I know. I thought I'd be fine without you for a day, but it's proven to be harder than I imagined. It's only been a few days, Yuri. Sorry, I must be coming across as a freak right now. Oh, you must think I'm obsessive and clingy. I'm not really sure what I should say. I don't want to upset her by telling her that her baby is kinda clingy. But on the other hand, I can't deny this is also, I don't know, alarming. Because she can't even bear to be apart from me for a day. This is probably just because we're still in the honeymoon phase of our relationship, right? Monica did say how important it is for each person who wishes to have their own time, breathing space, so. Well, I think it's good to spend a little time. Then goes quiet start to I might have said the wrong thing. Go. You want to be with me, right? Where's this coming from? Of course I do, I like you. Right, of course. I'm just being silly at the moment. No. No. You could take a deep breath. Don't worry about it, seriously. What did you and the others get up to during the club meeting today? His behaviour is still a bit suspicious, but I decided to let it go. This really isn't a conversation to be having over the phone. And not much, we decided to write poems instead of sharing them, so it's pretty quiet. Well, I look forward to reading your latest poem now in a second. Okay. Any ideas when that would be? Well, I'm actually feeling a lot better, so I'd most likely be tomorrow or the day after. I don't want to jinx anything just yet. Fair enough. I think you'll really like this one, or at least I hope so. Why is that? You'll have to wait and see. And a mystery. Yeah. Awkward moment of silence. Anyway, Natsuki is insisting I get some proper rest, so I should probably get some more sleep before she gets angry. Speak to you soon, and I'll hopefully see you. You echo. That was bad. Me too, get some rest. Call ends and I slip my phone back into my pocket. There's no denying that she does sound a little obsessed. Is it anything to be concerned over? Yes. Yes. Wish I could have spent time with my partner. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed over the fact it's Natsuki or not. But too late to see her now. Anyway, plus the nurse Natsuki there, so there's not much point thinking back. Clinging not for someone who struggles with acceptance both from herself and others, I suppose she's doing well. Just shrug, I turn back to the television screen and immerse myself once more in the colourful world of anime. Our Carter likes anime. Listen. Why is it that the scariest nightmares are always the ones where you fail out of school? Some might say it's a bad omen, especially the final exam season fast approaching. It takes so much effort to study though. You know what? I'm just not going to think about it. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something exceedingly important. Well, it's scary, that's why. I can't really relate. I didn't go to school. Or at least I did go to school when I was really young. And then I got taken out of it when I was like 11, 10, 11. I don't remember. All I remember, I have no memory of school. So, yeah. I don't really know. The closest thing at school is college, but college is a lot more lean back. College is very laid back. This isn't going to be something like me getting to walk to school with Sorry again, is it? But even colleges and universities are called school. In that case, I really don't mind it. College for me has been really. Oh well, might as well get ready for the day while I mull over my forgetfulness. I sit in the toilet and scroll from a Reddit feed. I suddenly hear the telltale bells of a text message. Hey guys, don't forget we have a study group in an hour, so hope you guys are awake. Oh, I totally forgot about it. What a great host I am, offering up my house for a study session, then forgetting all about it. I offer up a silence thanks to Monica and her dependability. So everyone's just coming here, and it's lucky we weren't still in bed. Everyone could just came here and we would have been fast asleep. I guess I better get off the toilet and clean up the house before Natsuki complains my ears off. That looks clean enough, right? I don't always leave the cleaning until last minute. I feel like I've been in this situation multiple times before. I would have thought that I learned my lesson by now, and I wouldn't have eaten and I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. As if on cue, my stomach gives a forlorn grovel. No, but social expectations and politeness take precedent over survival. Maybe there's enough time for a quick bite of toast. Nope, there's a knock at the door. Judging by the politeness of the knock, it's either Yuri or Monica. Coming. Oh, who would have guessed it's Yuri? Oh, first one here. Can't say I didn't expect it though. You're a whole 10 minutes early. Well, I wasn't doing much of anything, so I decided I might as well come over. Sorry if you're not ready yet. No, you're good. Feel free to come in. I'm actually surprised that Monica isn't early too. I ushered Yuri into my house. Familiar. Oh, welcome back. I ushered you back in my house. The familiar sounding voice shouts out from a distant direction. Wait up! Hold the door! Looks like I spoke too soon. Monica jogs over to us and waves hello, brushing the bangs out of her eyes. I should suppose that you were going to beat me here, Yuri. I do like to be punctual. A little more than punctual, don't you think? All in good faith, obviously. I'm quite early too, so I'm not one to talk. I mean, punctuality is a good trait to have, isn't it? Yep. I feel like it shows that you value others' time when you're punctual. Yeah, I'd admittedly need to work on keeping track of time more myself. Anyway, we're going to stand here talking until the others show up, or... Alright, let's head inside. What's our schedule for today? Aren't we just going to study? Well, yes, but shouldn't we discuss how we're going to study and organize ourselves a bit? I mean, aren't we just going to read and... Well, that's not all. We're going to be studying the same subject at the same time, right? Oh, well, hold on. It must be one of the others. Both Natsuki and Sori at my door. Hey, did you guys coordinate this or something? Nah, we just happened to see each other on the way here. Echo, we're not late, are we? You're right on time. You're in Monica just as early as usual. Now that everyone's here, though, we can get started. That Natsuki and Sori follow me into the living room. For the swapping hellos, we all settle down in the living room. What we're doing first. So Monica and I actually been discussing that right before you two joined. We were talking about some kind of agenda. We really need something like that. All we're going to do is study. That's what I asked. It'd still be helpful to plan on what you're going to study, though, in my opinion. We have around 5 subjects to study, so we should plan accordingly. Don't you guys plan out your studying? No. Me neither. I just study for exams in order they come. Like a week beforehand. Me too. Well, I kind of cram the day before, though. Monica looks over at Yuri desperately. I study in a more organized manner myself. Helps me stay on track when I'm going over subjects that I don't like as much. Thank you. As the top 2 students in this group, I'd say that... Hey, what's that supposed to mean? It means that we're going to whip you guys into shape, right, Yuri? I suppose so. I ask what that entails first. I just mean we're going to help everything stay focused. That means no romantic cuddles between you and Echo, too. I wasn't even thinking of that. Jeez, Monaco, who do you think we are? Only joking. Anyway, should focus on the subjects that were weakest in first. We're only going to be here for a few hours, so we likely won't be able to study every single subject we have. This we're all together. Wait a second. Yawn. This we're all together, we should probably study materials that we can ask each other for help on. After all, we could all probably study our strongest studies quite easily on our own. That's a great idea. Yep, although what happens if I'm the weakest in all my subjects? So try not to be so hard on yourself. After all, you're definitely good with literature at least. Yeah, you'd probably do fine in your class. If anything, it's Echo who has a worry. I'm just a punching bag. My character's a punching bag. Hey, I'll have you know that I aced some of my tests before. Didn't think any of us will need help studying literature though. So I guess none of us are going to be studying Japanese unless someone needs help with their grammar. Now my worst subjects are science and history. Really? I'll probably be able to help you with history. I'm going to have to work on math myself first. Strong in history and science as well, so feel free to ask me any questions too. Well, though math, well, they're more enjoyable subjects, is it? Ah, you two are in luck, because math is one of my strongest areas. Could you add one more to the group? I'm kind of bad at math and science. No problem. Aren't you good at English, Harry? I'm okay at it. Yes, then you help me with that. The grammar always gets me. We've everyone sorted then? We all know we're going to study now, I think. Ugh, can't believe we're actually doing it. What studying? I guess it's good that I'm being forced to study earlier though. That's the spirit. Oh, and you forgot. Is anyone hungry or thirsty? I could get us all the snacks and drinks and help us power through them. If it's not too much of a bother, I think that would be... Actually, would you like... Help! I can help! If you still have all the same kind of snacks, I know the perfect ones for each person. Ah, that'd be great, thanks. Were you going to say something? No, it's alright. We'll be waiting for you two then. Okay, let's hurry up then, sir. Yeah, I've got bottles of water while you got the snacks. Are they still in the same cupboard? Yep, I leave them whenever Mum stuffs them. He comes back from it. I haven't been in your house for so long, Echo. Make me feel really nostalgic. Yep, I guess so. It's kind of little kids again, just for a moment. I always have a hard time picking snacks. From the snacks you have. Better not take an hour like that one time. You mean that was just because your mum bought a bunch of different flavors of my favorite gummies. And you could have tried them all. I don't want to be rude and eat everything. Joyce says, shuffle some packages around on the looks like there's only one pack of gummies now. Now that's probably because Mum noticed you weren't over so often anymore. I was like, chips, there's more. Like, okay, what? I presume by chips, we call them crisps. They're not chips. I want to be right back. Gabby. with the tea. Hello, hello, hello. I had two highs. Hi. I was on a tea break. I needed a good cup of tea, I tell ya. You know, whenever I stream, I get about so far through stream, and I'm like, you know, break. And that was one of those moments. Like, be honest, can you go wrong with tea? If you ask me, no. This is chocolate tea. I'm not really a fan of. I'm not a fan of chocolate. So, makes me very unwell. Okay, let me get everything back up and running. I always like chips and crackers more, so a slow silence creeps over us. I don't know what to say. How am I supposed to address the huge elephant in the room of us drifting away from Sorry again? Echo, what's up? Wanna hang out with me tomorrow? Only if you're free, that is. Sure thing. Is any reason why? Nope, just for old time's sake. I mentally facepalm. What does Sorry need to have specific reasons to hang out with her old friend? Alright. Oh, that I've been such a terrible friend to you. Don't worry, it's only natural you spend more time with your girlfriend. I wouldn't want to get in your way. You'll always be my dearest friend, okay? Please don't forget that. Oh, you have been here? You're dumb little kids. Thanks for the sentiments. That's not exactly true now, is it? Suddenly swoops up the bag of gummies, a red box of bean pancakes, and a packet of rice crackers. Come on, the others must be wondering why we're taking so long. I'm standing alone in the kitchen, fumbling up a water bottle in my hand. Why am I such an idiot? Why would she be able to see through my empty words? It's a good thing I'm studying today. Help thinking about all the mistakes I've made. We're all lazing around at this point, each having settled into their own comfortable studying position. Oh, I'm sorry nobody's watching. Hey, it's no problem. We can't all be super famous and popular, but thank you for stopping by. How are you doing? Monica's laying down on the floor, silently reading while popping an occasional crack into her mouth. Welcome, Cat, as well. Again, thank you for the compliment. Meanwhile, Yuri's sitting primed on the sofa next to me, meticulously finishing problem after problem of math. Natsuki and Sori are both sitting on the floor and working on the coffee table, sharing the bag of gummies. Bye bye. Oh, okay. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. I lean back and wince as a huge crack comes from my neck. Ugh. Pink-haired girl throws her hands in the air. Can't deal with this anymore. doesn't like to study. Need to actually quickly answer something. Don't mind me. Once I called Reno, I need to answer this. That shit. Can't deal with this anymore. What? Can't you deal with anymore? What can't you deal with anymore? The freaking coloring circle and Krebs circle for photosynthetics and whatever. Yeah, it's about this stuff. Your science teacher probably does. Shut up. I'm not going to be some kind of plant biologist while I'm older. Why do I need to know all the chemicals and how ATP is made and stuff? If it'll help, I know some effective memotic devices that'll make memorizing those processes easier. Teach them to me. I'll do anything to make this go by faster. Natsuki hops up and jams herself in between Yuri and me on the couch. Here's my notebook. How do I memorize it? Are you going to be a plant biologist, Echo? Oh, Hello. Hey, welcome back, Ian. Ian. Good to see you. Am I? Yeah, you know, it's not something I ever really thought of myself. Really not something I thought of. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh no, woman's. Yeah. One purple-headed one who's a bit crazy, and the pink-headed crazy one who tends to have a bit of a problem hitting people. And yeah. Polite laugh, Yuri proceeds to summarize the concepts for us. Just listen without paying attention. It sounds like a million scientific terms are spewing out of Yuri's mouth. I like purple. Echo doesn't like the crate. He comes with a lot of baggage, I'll tell you that much. He gets a bit uncomfortable, to say the least. Like, eyes disappearing, eyes turn super realistic. What else does she do? She's a bit crazy, let's just say that. She also likes knives and yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. It also makes me very uncomfortable. And last stream really made me uncomfortable. Mental health problem. I don't have issue with mental health problem. And if it doesn't take away. It's just she scares me. I don't know why, but she does. But listening more carefully, Yuri's actually explaining everything in consequent and elegant manner, seamlessly addressing potential questions before they even ask. Do you understand it now? I've written down my mnemonic devices, right? Yep, and I think I get it. Let me try to convey it back to you to make sure. Probably because of the original. Yeah, probably because of the original. Bro scared to the tall purple woman saying, yeah, she's scary. Doki Rotly rattles off the material. I'd say you're ready to move on. Seriously? Thanks a bunch, you're a total lifesaver. You should be a teacher or something someday. But a teacher? I don't think I'm suited to dealing with so many people. Well, maybe not a teacher, but how about a professor? Like in a university, that way you can just lecture students or staff, and you just have to talk to one student at a time during office hours. Scary, I agree. I suppose that'd be more manageable. I don't know, but pretty. Yeah, I suppose. Although, not really my kind of person. But then, it doesn't. Again, appearance isn't everything. I'm more of a Sorry person. Sorry and Natsuki. But more so Sorry. Just funny. I can just laugh at her all the time. Which is probably not a nice thing to do. Now I say that out loud, that's not nice. I suppose that would be more manageable, but I don't know. Well, I guess you'll figure out what job you want to do when you're in university. That reminds me, are you planning to heading on there yourself? To be honest, I don't know. I know that the smart thing to do would be to go to university and get some kind of degree so I can get a higher paying job. But I don't know what I want to do in university. Maybe I'll just become a salary woman. Gonna work at an office job then? Well, I wouldn't want to do it, but it's what pays. Just talking about dream jobs, well, is it? It's kind of embarrassing now that I'm saying it, but I really want to be a manga artist. That's a pretty cool job. Oh, really? Yeah, I've actually been practicing some too. Just a hobby for now, but it'd be really nice if I could do it as a job. What kind of manga would you create? Romance stories? Maybe. I do like calling cute girls more than things like fight scenes. I don't know, it's really hard to break into the manga scene though, and I'll probably make a better living as a salary, as a stationary or something. I think you could do it. Eh? Well, you just seem really passionate about manga. If you're able to pour those feelings into it, I'm sure that you'd be able to write something to resonate with your audience. I'm not particularly a fan of romance stories myself, but if you ever publish your manga, I'd be sure to support it. Thanks. Right smile lights up Nasu. Although I read things besides shoujo manga, you know? I'm like, what? I actually know a few good... I know a few really good thriller mangas I could recommend. Or you certainly think the art is super good, like less cutesy and more realistic. Some of them have crazy amounts of gore even. Now you piqued your interest now. That's dangerous. You know what? I'd like to read them with you. Really? I didn't really expect you to say yes. Oh. But it's super cool that you're open to it. I'll bring a copy of them over to the club next time. Looking forward to it. Suddenly looks over in my direction. Jeez, you can be a little less obvious than eavesdropping, Echo. Dude, I didn't even realize I was eavesdropping. Well, you are right next to me. How nosy. And I feel like I made enough progress for today at this point. I totally don't feel like studying anymore. What time is it anyway? Around 6 PM. Oh no. Seriously, how did we all stay still for so long? I'm sure the snacks helped. Most stands been stretched, arching her back so that the ponytail dips low and nearly brushes the floor. Anyway, I was about to call it a day too. Sure, we wouldn't want to impose on Echo staying for dinner, especially since he hasn't prepped for many dinner guests. Yeah, I think I'm beat too. At least we had snacks to hold off our hunger. I'm looking forward to dinner though. I'm sure we all are feeling the same. I'll leave the snacks and stuff where they are. I'll take care of it later. You sure? Wouldn't want to be a bother. Yeah, it's only going to take me like 5 minutes to deal with it, so don't worry about it. Okay everyone, I guess that's that then. Nice work today. Oh, yeah. My goodness, why does this make me yawn? As well today, everyone was super productive. Looks like Yuri and I may have some competition when it comes to our class rankings. Feels like this was just one long club meeting. I suppose it was in a way. Well, get up and stretch for Monica's example. A few moments later, the club members all said their goodbyes and shuffled out the door. Well, except for Yuri, who's lingering behind to give a more personal goodbye. What doesn't make you yawn? You know, that's a really good question. I don't know. Tea doesn't make me yawn. Because if I yawn and drink tea at the same time, it's called choking. Or drowning. I like my tea, but I don't want to drown. I don't want to drown in tea. I guess you're not used to studying this hard. Like, it's... That's not a good day though. Wait, so this multi-stream chat's working? Oh, why is it on my screen? Oh, because I've got 2 chat boxes. Why do I have 2 chat boxes? Oh, I don't even know anymore. It's just what is acting like this? Yeah, I understand your pain. I do. I've had lots of trouble with my internet recently. Well, my Wi-Fi adapted it before, so specific. Well, I have to admit I usually get distracted a lot more. But this time I had the rest of you pushing me to do well. Think we'll have another study session sometime? Most likely. I think we're all able to help each other somewhat. You thought you need a Wi-Fi, but all you need really is a wife. I suppose so. Monica's assistant in Intellection and Infinite Series was definitely invaluable. Then, no, what we need is Moni. What is that? What is... I really hope I don't regret searching this. I don't think. Oh, money now? Oh, money. I agree with that. We all could do with money. People say money can't buy happiness, but I argue otherwise. I do argue otherwise. Money can buy. Because, what, you got a hobby you like doing, but hobbies cost money. So if you don't have money, you can't enjoy your hobby. If you can't enjoy your hobby, well, how are you going to be happy? Money brings happiness if you have the money. Yeah. Only if you're poor. I guess. I don't know. Well, see, even if I did have money, I would be just as stingy with it as I am now. I don't like spending money. I really don't like spending money. Oh, there's nothing. Are you kidding me? You basically saved Natsuki's grade back there. Although, who is your waifu then? Talking about how we need a waifu, who is yours? I don't really know. Myself, I don't really know. Wow, you saved a woman. Well, yeah. I think you're judged. You though? Thank you for the compliment. Also, now that we're done for studying, would you like to take a break and hang out with me? Depends what that inclines, because last time it got a bit spicy, and I don't want that again. That made me infinitely uncomfortable. You didn't have a wife. That's fair. I really wouldn't say I've got one. In genetic bio monikers fit then. Asking you, don't you? Oh no, our characters are already dated. I was thinking of seeing a film adaptation of one of the books we discussed together. Tomorrow, sorry, but I already promised Tori I'd hang out with her. Oh, I see. That does sound like more fun, doesn't it? Hey! I grab her shoulders. Yeah, I'd absolutely love to go with you tomorrow. What kind of person would I be if I broke promises left and right just to do that? I'm not making up an excuse, so I don't have to go with you. It's just that we're generally unlucky with a schedule conflict. Sorry, I know that. I shouldn't have said that. Not your fault. I just blurted out a passing intrusive thought. I'd never want you to have to choose me and one of your other friends. Still have these intrusive thoughts of. Only in game. There's no such thing IRL. You really look like you should really look into therapy one more time. Echo. Alright, I won't put. You just remember, that's where I stand on it. I will. Have you been hurting yourself recently? Sorry for making a comment. I just want to know if you're okay. It's fine, Echo. For cutting. Ignore the urges when I concentrate on other. Like today, for instance, I wouldn't do it because I was studying with you all. Being with you is giving me a lot more. Doesn't mean it'll be worse for her now that I won't be. Oh no, now I'm feeling incredibly guilty. It's not always my fault, but I still can't help feeling. I know I'm going to do anything tomorrow. How about we plan ahead for something else? The way you can look forward to it just about thinking about random stuff. Right, what do you have in mind? Yay. Hey, do you want to have another date? Night on white day? I don't know about that. I didn't know you this much of. Well, I do like to spoil my loved ones. Yeah, last time I got a bit spicy, I reached out to hold Yuri's hand. Thinking of a formal type? Do I actually want to have a night in and cook a nice dinner together? We haven't done that in a while. This is making me uncomfortable. I'd love it. Means and gently plants to kiss him. Thank you for making so much of an effort. Can't imagine how much I appreciate it. Thank you for actually wanting to date a huge new nerd like me. The mood lightens considerably as we kick. Anyway, would you like me to walk you home? Nice, a date. Apparently so. I don't know what I've got myself into. No, thank you. I'm fine. Besides, you still have to clean up your living room. Like I said, I'll only take a few minutes. None of you are particularly so. I see. Well, I do think I can get home in one piece by myself. I doubt it. Goodbye then, Echo. Ugh. This makes me nervous. Steps closer again, this time to goodbye kid. And before I know it, she's leaving. Leaving only the faintest jasmine and the lingering warmth of the decay. Yeah. The problem is, it just makes me very uncomfortable when she gets very close to me. It brings back bad memories of the original game. Another day, another weekend, I yawn and stretch, glancing over to the clock. 10:21. A little on the late side nowadays, at least. And it's a day I'll be spending with Sorry. My goodness, it feels like a lifetime ago we used to hang out together. If I'm totally honest, I'm a little nervous. What if it's awkward? What if she resents me for ditching her? Hell, don't be silly. Sorry's still my friend and she isn't like that. You're acting like an idiot. I'm to lock in Echo. Yep, it definitely is. Hello, Ice King Reborn. Welcome. And welcome Taskmaster as well. Missing context. Yay, let's go. Yeah, make her happy. Oh, that could. Besides, I start my morning routine wondering how the rest of the day will go. Still past noon, and I'm mindlessly passing time. And sorry didn't actually, so we're going to have to improvise. But I can remember she's not much of a morning person, so I decided to give her a bit of time. I think I've waited long enough though, so I decided to pull out my phone and shoot her a text. Hey, welcome, how are you doing? Well, it's 20 to 3 AM, so I'm gonna go sleep now. Bye bye. Hey, yeah, bye. That's really late. Thank you for stopping by. If the opportunity arises, I suppose I will. Yeah, have a good sleep. Good night. Hey, Echo. Good timing. I just finished getting ready. Make my way over now. Awesome. See you. Did I actually capture it? Oh, I should have done it before. I put my phone away. In hindsight, I really should have thought of something for us. And just like that, story is over. No, I said it yesterday, but wow, do I feel nostalgic coming here again? Honestly, one of the gone for Monica would already have a. Honestly, one of the gone for Monica, but already have her mostly because I play Doki within. Check Doki within. Check it out. It's a great mod. Mobile phone and DDLC canon. Undertale moment. I do need to do more Undertale. It's been too long. Yeah, she looks around. I didn't really get a chance to focus on it before we were all studying, but nothing has really changed, has it? Yep, you still got that embarrassing baby photo over there. Points towards a rather unflattering shot to me, still clad in a diaper, looking rather chubby. Glad to see you remembered it. I laugh under my breath. So, what are we doing today, Echo? Well, this was your idea, right? I kind of thought you'd have something planned. Oh. Well, I kind of thought the same, but for you. From where's? What kind of logic is that? There's not a whole lot to do here, to be honest. Whenever you comes over, we just typically read and cuddle. Oh, I see. Expression drops for the tiniest moment. That sounds really cute. But also nice. This class is just like mine. Thanks? But obviously, we can't really do that, so An awkward pause. Goodness sake, say something. She's your childhood friend. Now I have arrived on Twitch. Hey, welcome to the Twitch side. Welcome to the dark side. Why don't we go to the park? The one we used to go to as kids? Ooh, that's a great idea. I kind of feel ill. 1 second. Excuse me. I don't know why I yawn so much. I think this is kind of my 3rd, 4th yawn this streams. Well, you always seem a bit slow, won't you? I wink playfully and nudge her. Hey! At least I wasn't a massive chicken around Halloween. Sun's Trump. Okay. Time to head Davy Jones' locker. Yep, it's a bit wet down there though. Well played. We both share a laugh, head for the door. It feels wonderful, if not a little foreign. To meet each other again, it makes us feel like nothing has really changed. Spring drawing ever closer, the frosty bite of winter feels prevalent. A little too cold for a t-shirt, but a hoodie on the temperature is pleasant. Joey and I take a seat on the park bench and look to the clouds. I'm sorry. You in your life. I tried to stay nonchalant as possible, attempting to fight the guilt seeping into my voice. She giggles quiet. Oh, you know, not much has changed. Same old, same old. A little hard to disconcern her expression fully, as her eyes are firmly trained on the sky above, but I'm certain I'm detecting some sadness. I don't want to jump right into the question though. Look for a more casual angle, hoping she'll talk more about herself as she feels. Honestly, I know that feeling. Well, sort of. I don't know how to explain. One hand joining the club last semester, meeting everyone. It goes without saying that that's a big impact on me. But at the same time, I feel like nothing's really changed. Maybe it's because despite the new faces and stuff, they're in the same environment, still waking up every day, wanting for school and all that stuff. If that makes any sense. Smile works its way on her face. Sounding more and more like Yuri by the day. I don't think you ever used to be this reflective and analytical. Also, just joined the Discord server. Hey, thank you. Welcome to the server. I post updates. You also, if you want, there's Discord rules that alert you when I go live. Stuff like that. Basic stuff. I got bored and I made a Discord. I don't really have much. I post updates. That. If I'm not able to stream, I post it in there. I also got a schedule in there as well. You're like the 3rd person to tell me. Sorry. Must be kind of annoying, right? Not really. More eye-opening, if anything. You know how you can adopt your partner's traits? Well, I've never been in a relationship before. I can only imagine. Look sadly up at the sky. Sorry? Sure, there's someone out there for you. Really likable, you know? Apparently I don't have permission to view the message here. Oh, for goodness sake. I thought I had it all sorted. Clearly I don't. Okay, I should just give it. Ignore the... Oh, I like your avatar better. Gold. Oh, it's probably because it's an information tab. Edit chat. React. Add reactions. Save. Okay, see if that fixes it. No, if it's no, I don't have permission to view the message history. Oh. Message history. View channel, yes. Reactions. Read message history, there you go. How's that? I should have just updated it. So it should work. Although, just because it should work doesn't mean it will. As I've just found out. I thought it was working. Clearly it wasn't. Does not convince, so I press on. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to or allowed to give so many compliments to a female friend, but be sweet. I know some guys out there is going to really value how kind. So rare that you meet. Someone's going to cherish that. I know I've always been able to enjoy being able to call you my friend. My childhood was amazing. Yuri turns to face me. Thank you, Echo. It really means a lot to me. And I am really sorry. She opens up her mouth, but I rush onward, wanting to get my words out before I reconsider. I know it must be more natural for me to spend more time with Yuri, but that doesn't mean I should have done so at your expense. Oh, I can see the chat history and roles, except I'm the only one chat. Yeah, that was kind of dead. If you be able, you should be able to click on Talbot. Should be able to give you the ability to. Should be able, if you click on the. Oh, I didn't explain this, did I? No. What am I doing? I need to change that. I didn't put any information. Yeah, the red circle is for YouTube posts. Purple one is for Twitch notifications. And the black one's for TikTok notifications. Ignore me. For some reason, I didn't think to put instructions. Why I didn't think to put instructions, I don't know. Might be more natural for me to spend more time with Yuri, but that doesn't mean I should have done so at your expense. You're really bad, you know? Like, I've just thrown away the history we had. It wasn't even my intention, please. You're so silly. I didn't even think that you threw me away. Completely normal for you to spend more time with your friend. Guys, you make Yuri happy. By the looks of it, she makes you feel the same way too. I nod. That's what I value the most, other people's happiness. But I want you to be happy as well. She laughs and waves off my concern. You honestly don't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly happy the way I am. In my life, you know? Every day in school, and we get to talk there. As for like Halloween and Christmas and study sessions, we get to hang out too. So please don't feel bad. I'm grateful we're talking again. And because I'll be honest, I missed you, Echo. Yep, me. You embrace me in a hug. It feels a little strange, but being thoughtful of a girl who isn't Yuri, but it feels nice. Right, the initial novelty of the hug, it very quickly feels very familiar, if not nostalgic. Memories come flooding back through my mind. Ray and I biking together through a forest, buying her an ice cream. Us pretending like the floor was lava, hopping from chair to chair in the living room. Mum helping us reconcile after a silly argument we eventually break apart. General warm smile on her face, and I find myself returning it without even realizing it. Also, are you British? Indeed I am. I am Welsh. So yeah, you're correct. That's what I want to see more of. Less of that self-blame game, okay? Out slightly, causing me to laugh. Sorry isn't assertive. When she tries to be, it comes across more as endearing than Heard you loud and clear, soldier. Good. I think it's time we did some exploring, don't you think? The way Columbus? Wow, my second ever British beat. Hey, happy to be there. Yeah, there's a few of us out there. Well, something that never warmed over the years is Sori's fascination with exploring. Even if it's ground we already once traversed, she still acts like it's a fabble terrain. I'm not complaining though, her imagination was always something I. Yep, seeing the wanderlust in your face, it reminds me of when you wanted to be an astronaut when you were. I still think being an astronaut would be really cool, you know? Of the views, seeing your home planet from them. Don't want to be an astronaut? Well, plans it would be probably not the best idea, giving me and physics don't really mix well. So what do you want to do after school? I don't think I've ever heard you talk about this. I haven't really given it much thought, to be honest. But you'll be a third year soon. I know. I don't know. I guess I'll pick a subject I enjoy and go from there. I don't really think about the future. Why not? Huh? Oh, nothing. Oh, look where we are. Once the hedge was clearing, I recognized the place instantly. And many picnics there in the park. Sorry immediately makes a beeline for one of the trees. Once she reaches it, she sits down so the trunk rest can support. I follow suit and take a seat. This is one of my favorite spots in the entire park. So many memories here. You always liked this spot, didn't you? How excited when we first stumbled upon this place. It's like a magical forest for you. Oh, you remember that? Of course I do. Hey, flashback. Oh, look at this place. The magical forest. Yeah, that big tree up there. Bet a wizard lives in it. Wizard with a load of cool spells? Yep. Bet you could turn you into a frog. I don't want to be a frog. I want to be a dragon. Well, let's ask him. Runs off towards the tree and knocks on wood when she gets there. Hi, Mr. Wizard. Heard about all your magic and spells and stuff. Show us. Oh, wizard. Hey, that's okay. You have lots of fun exploring, right? That is a magic forest, so I bet we'll find other cool stuff soon. What? Like those magical horse thingies? Yeah, the one with the horse. Oh my goodness. Oh. Why am I yawning again? Sixth yawn. I mean, hour 20 feels like longer. You know the with a horn? Oh, you mean unicorn? Horns? Yeah, that one. Come on, I bet they're here somewhere. Hey Echo, wait up. You have to be quick if you're gonna catch the unicorns story. I know. Look at these mushrooms. Points to the floor. Funny enough, there's a bunch of colourful mushrooms growing next to a tree. Joy crouches down next to them. Those are mushrooms, right? Pokes one and giggles. Yep, do you think they're magic mushrooms too? What, like mushrooms that give us superpowers? Maybe the wizard is growing them. I don't know. Mommy told me not to eat things from the floor. Why not? Because they're dirty and might make you sick. And if you get sick, that means we couldn't play together. That'd really suck. But was she about to eat some random mushrooms off the floor? Oh, for goodness. Looks down at them with a sad expression. Can we at least take them with us? Then we can ask your mummy to wash them so we can eat them. Well, I think that might be okay. Bends and plucks them from the ground, carefully putting them in her pocket. What if these mushrooms let you pick your powers? Ooh, what would you pick? That's a tough question. Flying would be really fun. Would. You could fly like a bird. Wherever you want to go, it must be so much fun. Must be so fun. What's the word? Where you like see through? Invisibility. Oh, sorry, how did you know that? Such a big word. Seems at me. Yeah, I can be smart sometimes. Anyway, what would really be fun to have? Would prank a lot of people. What do you pick? You could, if my power, let everyone smile at the same time. No one would ever be sad again. Isn't that kind of boring? I guess. It'd be really good whenever I make people happy. Everyone is happy that way, right? I still think this thing is way cooler. Like, how wants invisibility. Yeah, I still remember the look on Mom's face when he told her you almost ate those mushrooms. Never seemed to look so alarmed. Wasn't the smartest, was it? No, not really. That's what makes the memory so endearing. What, that your friend nearly ate a poisonous mushroom? Kids are stupid. Well, at least some kids are. Put my hands behind my head and breathe and sigh. Those days were a lot of fun, weren't they? Yep, they really were. Comfortable silence falls, but both of us are lost in the past, reminiscing about good times. Silence occasionally, but one of us decided to share either during the time. Thanks for spending the day with me. I had lots of fun. Nothing. You should definitely do this more often than yawn. About exams coming up, it'll probably have to wait until after they're finished. I really don't like exam season, but at least this will give me something to look forward to after they're done. Well, at least with our group study sessions, it should be... Thank goodness. It shouldn't be so bad this year, right? Yep, you're right. It'll all be fine. Okay, I'll catch you later. Quick curtain heads inside. Oh. I totally forgot about ask what to know. Then again, did I really need to? Wouldn't have really achieved anything. High spirits and make my way home. And the day with Sorry, plus as Monica said, it's good to spend a little bit of time away from your partner. Like I'm learning here. Oh, I guess there is learning. It's the moment of truth. First day of the final season. Science fills the air as we all anxiously watch it. Sakura pass out a history exam. Hoping I don't blank out when I take it. Given the extra studying I did, I'm thinking I did pretty. And I'm not going to jinx myself and expect to ace it. Startled out my revision when the sheet of paper drops onto my desk. That gives me a small smile as he passes by. At least he's looking down. The words seem to run before my eyes. Within a few seconds, they snap back to focus as I clear my mind. I know this. I get my pen, I join my classmate and furiously scribbling down my answers. So what do you think of your exams? Rush around me and Yuri, eagerly escaping school. Some are probably going to do some last minute cramming, while others are likely taking respite from anything related to school. Wade coming in a few hours. Oh, cool. I don't know if I'll still be streaming in a few hours, but yeah. Cool. I don't know how much we got left. I say I don't know how much I got left. This mod keeps going. The mod, a second I think I'm reaching the end, more happens. And then more happens. And then more happens. And then more happens. But we'll see. I feel like they're generally fair. There wasn't an unexpected material in them amongst these. In other words, you aced them. Well, I don't know about that, but I think I did alright. Yep, you. Smiles gently, not denying the fact that she. What did you think of exams then? Yeah, I probably did well in the history one at least. I hope I did well in the others. If how you did during our study sessions is an indication of how well you actually know the material, I'm sure you did fine. Gargling of girls passing by, chatting about the approaching summer break. Strange not needing to head to the club today. But it'd be a bit much if students were expected to keep up with all the extra curriculums during the exam. I don't think even Monica wants to do that. Monica, the perfect teacher's pet, not wanting to do school stuff? That's heresy. Knowing her, she's likely studying as we speak. Speaking of study, do you want to come over today and do some together? Sure. It'd be nice to study with someone on break them on a hot to need. Not to mention we get to spend some quality time together. Not during the summer. No. Actually, we invite the others to make an official study session. We stopped in the invite the others. And we don't have to, don't want. Okay. It's just I thought it'd be more of a private thing. Otherwise, he just won't stay on track as much. I don't know, we've stayed focused on things before. Yeah, I don't know why, but we're all so awkward all of a sudden. I'm not upset or anything, are you? Or would I be? Just seem kind of off, that's all. But I suppose I'm a bit tired from the I could say that I have a bit of a shorter fuse but now, so to speak. Although, of course, that's no excuse for my rudeness. Alright, that makes sense. But we brew up a nice mug of hot tea for you when we get back to my place and we can relax a little before we cram. Does sound good. Bet it does. And so the writers completely wasted that one card's powers, made him the king for basically no reason. Needless to say, the show's final, probably one of the worst disappointments in television history. You're quite passionate about this, aren't you? You're not just exaggerating. It's going on for nearly a decade, of course all the fans are going to be passionate about something they've invested in so long. Seriously though, if you watch it, you'll get what I mean. Well, you did just spoil the whole thing for me. Told me I could. Plus, you read the books, you're going to know a lot of the major plot points anyway. I know, I'm just teasing. I do kind of want to start watching the show now, though. Good if it's only for cinematics and acting. Look, we're already here. That was a surprisingly short walk. Time flies when you complain about things. Restarts patiently as I fumble to find my house keys in my bag. Maybe I can even start watching the first episode while we have tea. Do that, I guarantee you'll finish the study session today. You'll finish the first study session today. Finally, I find the keys and unlock the door. I'm home. I still haven't stopped announcing my arrival home. Old habits that I had, I guess. Welcome back. What? Brown-haired woman pops out from another corner. We're being robbed. We're being robbed. What else would it be? Asked me in a question how that I helped happily with Sitter Cake. Been so long since I've seen my little boy. Give me a break. Can't blame me for missing her son so much. I guess. The approach is I can't help a grin from breaking free. This must be you. It's nice to finally be able to meet you in real life. Yes, hello, this is quite a surprise. I'm pleasant. Well, Yuri smells awkwardly, fidgeting with the hem of her skirt. Probably should try to ease some of the tension. This is seriously a surprise. Why didn't you tell me you were coming home? Ah, well, I wanted to surprise you. Yeah, no kidding. Did foreshadow this in one of our calls, you know. Actually, I think Yuri was here when I said that. I believe I was. And I have to say I'm definitely glad I was here to see a reunion. Echo's grin is really splitting his face. Oh, that's what a mama's boy. You want me to act like a stereotypical angsty teenager? Oh no, I would have to extend my business trips if you started brooding. Mum starts laughing as I roll my eyes. It's definitely good to be. Reaching out towards me again, tosses my hair. Come on, I've got to catch up all the affection I wasn't able to lavish on you the past few months. And since when have you been such a tsundere? You don't know what a tsundere, real tsundere if you're calling me one. One of our club members is basically the definition of rope. Yes, in that club I wouldn't happen to be Yuri, would they? Yuri's about as far from a tsundere as you can get. Right? I can't say I'm much of a... I'd say I'm the opposite of a tsundere. Probably be someone like Isoro. And flashes back to the time Sori and my mom and I were together. Judging from her face, she's thinking the same thing. That reminds me, I have to catch up with her family sometime. Oh yeah, I think they probably miss you. Or at least she misses your gummies. Of course, it seemed like just yesterday that you were kids. Down with the distance for a moment, sighing fondly at the mountain. Speaking of kids, though. I'm really looking forward to some purple-haired grandkids in the future. Both mine and Yuri's faces turn red and you you're going to be fun to tease. Yuri, you really have such beautiful violet hair though. Thank you. I always liked the colour purple. It's much more interesting colour than brown at any rate. Fault is it that I have brown hair? I wonder. Really are your mother's spitting image? You don't look that. I'll stop being such a soon and accept a compliment. Compliment? You'll nearly be as handsome if you look after your father. Don't roll my eyes, causing both of them to chuckle. Oh, I nearly forgot. Where are my manners? Come in and sit in the living room. I'll bring snacks and drinks for you too. Thank you very much. Would you like? What kind of host would I be if I gave you work to do? Let mother do her job. What job she does best? Fuss over the children. Except though, Carrot is maybe one of the most polite people I've ever met. Thank you. I'm sure that's an exaggeration. You're just going to break a record for thanking people in one day. And seriously, you can't believe how glad I am my son's dating a respectful, intelligent, person ducks. So tell me more about yourself. Where did you two met in it? I'd actually been in the club for a while before. As you can probably guess, books are pretty. I wish more people took up reading as a hobby. After all, you know what they say, well-read people are less likely to be. Wouldn't have once said that? I'll bet Yuri knows. You? Well, yes. Ah, there you go. Smiles smugly at me as Yuri looks on me. Please continue. Where was I? Oh yes, sorry. We're echoed to the club and that's how I met. Jim brought me a book to make me feel welcome. Right, it was Portrait of Mark. Love at first. Doki. I definitely thought she looked cute at first time I met her. Scarlet devours, she smiles at my work. I usually try to reserve my judgment of others until I get to know them. I did find Echo to have quite an endearing charm. It was clearly helped that he's very open-minded too. Yeah. If I remember correctly, you have quite a bit of an unconventional taste in literature. Well, I wouldn't call it unconventional. You enjoy a good bit of horror. A woman after my own heart. Well, I'm more of a thriller fan than a horror, but close enough. Have you read many mystery novels? I've read most of the famous ones, yes. I've read older authors though, such as Agatha Christie and Arthur's on how you say that. You seem like the classic type. At any rate, I'm gonna have to stop streaming, my throat's going. At any rate, I'm glad that I'll have someone to speak about literature with. Aku here never used to read before you came along. What? That's not true. Oh, stop trying to impress it. The only thing you read was manga. Well. Ay ay ay. Yeah. Echo's gotten more an hour before raid. I need to take a let me just take 5 minutes. Thank you. Maybe we switch games. Thank you. I'm just counting the tail end of a cold. And it's just lingering. Oh, by the way, thank you for the follow as well. For some reason it didn't come up in chat, but for you, but thank you for the follow. That's greatly appreciated. What other games are there? What games can we? got Doki Doki, which we're currently doing, obviously. I'm currently dying at the moment. That's a bad thing. Okay, so also, by the way, my friend Stubborn Saber is the one rating you. So I'm gonna be rated. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 1 second, I've got. Hey, view botters. They've also changed their strategy now, so I'm no longer getting my automatic bot isn't picking up on it. Copy that. Get rid of this land. I'll be rateable. So yeah, I apologize about that. Got a bit of a coughing fit. So what are we gonna what am I being judged? What am I being rated on? If you're allowed to tell. Thinky. Go for another how and words again. Then what's with info views the model block terms and I just want to add that. Yes, so I added that because they've changed up their strategy. Hopefully this stops them bother to do view botters. I don't buying viewers is just not the way. Hey, we're at 55 followers now. That's amazing. Very amazing. I like that. I need to find some. They're kind of running out of games to stream. We'll be streaming in Isolation. That game is painful. I'm also streaming Drums in the Deep. Oh, Return to Mario. That is a multiplayer game, so I only stream that with my mate. Other than that, I haven't really streamed. So, lots of Doki Doki. Albion, but I'm not. There's also Albion hasn't been met out by it. I think. Not that. Yeah, we need to start a new a new series. Got Doki Doki Supermarket Simulator. I kind of had to stop because it's not stopped running. It's just lagging way too much. It crashes is a problem as well. I started up in Isolation on Nightmare difficult. Well, we can also continue that, but I don't really know if that's best to go from Doki Doki to Station. It's a bit of a change. Especially not, that's not for everyone. Which is fair enough. Horror games aren't for everyone. Then, I do plan on streaming. I do plan on streaming call it Albion. That's definitely a game I want to get back into. So maybe that I won't start today though, because you get 3 days free premium. I want to get the most out of it. So we'll do like a weekend, Albion weekend or something like that. Then Doki Doki is due. I don't know whether streaming. I don't know if streaming in short format was really. I don't know if it was worth. Obviously, I've done it. I don't know how worth it was. See though, just due to the hassle it causes and the fact it's not going to even work with most games, because the whole chat thing's a problem. Because I got 2 different chats, which and it's slightly problematic, more than slightly, but you. I've been playing a lot of Total War. Also a good game. What do we have? There's me side, but we haven't got an update. We're waiting for it to come. Waiting for the English update as well as the passive mode update. There's actually Star Wars Battlefront 2. There's Deltarune. After Deltarune's chapter 1 and 2. Maybe Medieval Dynasty is something we could... I don't know. Kind of hard to say. I don't really know. I think we'll just continue with some Doki. Way to go. Yeah, my voice is rested enough. Yeah, Echo's gone into. Got much more into reading since you last seen him though. We regularly discuss the books we read together. Yeah, so it's basically like a mini whenever I talk to Yuri. It's pretty interesting though. Second, let me grab something. Gonna grab it. Giants of Haven't Told. Not a joy at all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have to thank you for being such a good influence. That's not a problem. And trust you to concentrate just as much on your other work as you do in your books. Yes, ma'am. Yuri's here, top students, you don't have to worry about her. Wouldn't be too much to hope that Yuri's helped you studying some more with it. Actually, I have a bet. Yeah, well, the whole club has gone together for a few study sessions too. That's great to hear. And how's the exams been going? Started today, right? Yep, we both did fine, right? I'd say our study sessions grouped together definitely helped. We're actually going to study today too. Oh, don't mind me then. Feel free to run along and study. I won't be heading off on a business trip for a while, so we'll have more time to catch up later. Are you sure? I wouldn't want your reunion to be cut off permanently, prematurely. Of course, I'm sure. Fortunately for us all, exams wait for no one. You'd better just do well in your exams as you did today. Alright, Mum, I guess we'll be studying in my room for now. Good luck in your studies, and I'll bring up some fresh fruit for you later. Thank you for your hospitality. You're more than welcome, dear. Give a sec. I'm just gonna finish this cough suit real quick. Oh, it was nice to see my mum again. Wonder how about cooking myself now. Cooking myself now. Your mother is definitely very kind. Surprised how well she was just coaxing you out of your shell. I did feel very awkward at first, but she somehow got me to relax after a while. I suppose it helps that she's a reader herself. It does remind me of my own mother. What's your mother like, if you don't mind? Personality wasn't actually your mother. She's a lot more dimmer and certainly much less sarcastic. I think they both share a love and warmth that's plain for all to see. That makes sense. Anyway, I can see where your sense of humor came from. I've spent my whole life around. I know you don't tend to cook a lot by yourself, but I'm sure it would be a happy surprise for her. Plus, it's nice to be able to help your parents out. It shows you don't take them for granted. You don't hold her hand. Life is bringing up painful. You're perfectly fine. I suppose it's just wistful. We'll all cook a family meal together one day. That'd be nice. Them caresses my cheek. I like to who comes beneath me. Bit by bit, it seems my work. Glad you're the one helping me rebuild it. I can help you too. We simultaneously lean in for a kiss. Family's back from abroad. I've got a girlfriend by my side. Life is. Been a few days since Mum and Yuri met in person. I've been on cloud nine ever since. It's amazing how happiness and bliss can literally transport you to another world. And with the ring of the school bell signaling the end of the final lesson today, I eagerly jumped to my phone. Our day's upon us, and I wanted to give Yuri my gift ever since I woke up. Went way to a classroom after I take my gift. Not quite as fancy as chocolate sheet. Appreciate the thought all the same. Eventually I spotted her in the wrong version from the class. And I waved. She makes her way over to me. I gently, simply because the blood given this white being a little more daring. I've waited all day to give you these. Partly bouncing my covering her mouth with her. Hey my, someone's rather excited. Takes the gift back from my hand, so her smile grown wider and more. Didn't want to give these at lunch. I feel like the reward you'd be better if it waited after the end of the day, you know? Well, they do say good things come to those who wait. Oh my echo, these looked incredible. Inside what is a white day cake. I picked for her. Cake was Mum's idea, and given this an elegant design, it was definitely not complaining. Convinced that Yuri would love it, and based on Yuri's reaction, I still to say that the motherly instinct was pretty accurate. Thank you, I really appreciate this. You didn't have to get this for me. Not if I don't appreciate the gift. Oh, I didn't have to. I wanted to. Came forward and planted a kiss directly in her lips. That's why there's a pillowy grin in. Hey, you know how to feel, don't you? That's what I do. Waiting. That's not cheap. The wait when I. Come on, exam. Vision can wait for one evening. And the rest stay with me? I say no. I swing the door open. I call up for Mum. Ah, is she out? There's a note here. It says, go out to town to see some friends. Be back later in the evening. But you should call her if things you need anything. We're home alone. Okay. Ooh. Oh well. That fidgeting. Why has it got really awkward? Oh. I really need to think before I speak. I didn't mean. It's okay. Would you like to make a box with me? If I recall, you seem to really enjoy my bento when we shared with us. Either the top of chair, usually jump at his. Yep, sounds good. Mum did a lot of shopping yesterday, and we bento boxes before, so I'm fairly sure we'll have the ingredients. What are you thinking of putting in it? We decide once we see what ingredients we have. Yeah, good point. I'm rummaging through the cameras. Well, more like I was rummaging. Yuri looks a little hesitant. They aren't sure if it's her place to be rifling from. Do you have anything in mind? Mine are usually quite simple: rice and noodles, some kind of protein. standard home cook affair, you know? Given that's right there, how about a bit more extravagant? What are you thinking? Know how to make sushi? No, but I'd be willing to give it a try for the end result. Alright then, you can make some other side dishes using vegetables like soya. Sushi itself, this would do nicely, but if you don't have any, we can do alternatives. Stuck my head out of the fridge, turned to you with amazed expression on my face. You can look with me, you know. Your house as much as right, of course. To help quickly identify appropriate ingredients and begin prep. Okay, so after you finish chopping all that, add it to the water, or turn up the heat, it's boiling, turn it back down to medium. And don't forget to add seasoning to the water too. I have to chop all these vegetables right. It's lotus root, carrot, white radish, and obviously you don't have the chopped soybeans and corn boo. Got it. In the meantime, I'll get started. Don't forget to work as soon as it smells delicious. Crafting for the actually the meal isn't particularly able to talk about other things while I prepare. Don't think Mum would leave her eyes if you saw what I was doing right now. Now the cooking. Yeah, but not just that. I don't think she'd have expected that my first gun would be able to have taught me to make delicious meals like this. Oh, I didn't mean. Way to go. It was just a bad choice of words. I guess it's a pleasant surprise. I was being a lazy cook, so if you could even call me. There's no better time to do. Never wise bit of insight from you. Sorry if I can tell what just says staying on her mind. You messed up that badly. I wasn't even trying to say that we wouldn't. Wait, I'm not a fan of her. Hey, at least Mum. I would have like fine spooning cooked rice into the bowl. Thing. Doki requests waiting here. Next, you want to stir the rice and vinegar and sugar. Then ready to dissolve, then mix it into the cool rice. And now deal with the norishi. Start with the sushi preparations, delicate and precision in every move. They would have appreciated food of you. But I think they may have been a little surprised, no doubt, expect. And to be more of a reader, or at least before we start. When my father used to joke that boys may break your hand, books would always be there for you. My little crib always made me that kind of humor. My parents were sarcastic. Well, you lost me, so you noticed. Why did you date me then? You know how snarky. Funny enough, it's actually things I appreciate about you the most. Really, but you don't get it. I didn't, at least initially, but being around you gave me more of an insight into. Much like literature, there's a variety in humor. Not for me. Glad that my comedic gene. You know what I mean? Wait, I think we're ready to move mackerel with the mayonnaise and spring. We're gonna use black pepper. Yeah, you learn quickly. Happened with yeah, a kiss in the time. Don't know what I am feeling. It must be the white thing. What days is a celebration annually on the 14th of March, 1 month after Valentine's Day. It is a day where people give reciprocation gifts to give them gifts and Valentine's. Oh, so Japan Day to give gifts to people who give you gifts and Valentine's. Oh, so perhaps we're both digging into our meals. It's a shame one wasn't on to see us make it. Maybe then she'd believe. It's the food a lot better when you made it yourself. Most definitely. I've come to appreciate. Maybe I could teach Roy to Roy one day. Your diet is probably the worst of mine. What do you two get up to? Oh, nothing. That one day we had. And a memory lane, I guess. Both literally and figuratively. Went to the parkway first, man. Talk about life, I guess. Got to apologize. Has been hanging over me for some. I assumed she was rather forgiving. Oh yeah, told me not to worry about abandoning her, giving them more time with. Happy that I'm back in her. Doing helped me bad enough. The important thing to remember is that she doesn't hold a grudge against you. So good. Plenty of time to spend time with. After all, you both enjoy each other's company. Yeah, we did. Even though our friendship isn't exactly the same as how it was, we were able to get along like nothing had really happened. Playful teasing, nostalgia. Yeah, I mean everything with such strong, carefree, bubbly person. You always look exhilarated around. Yes, you do. Perhaps it's buried in your subconscious. Oh, fun hanging out. Let's be on someone who doesn't take fiddle with her. I'm really good at being able to cheer me up too. It probably activates mirror neurons or something. You can laugh. Does it sound to magic 10? 7, okay. You're using tone with others' feet, but sometimes you can be extreme. People might. Oh, we were having a. Why is boldly when you're a sword? If I do, I don't notice. Even if you don't notice it, others contrast how when you act on me, but off the top of my head, I can kiss and cut. That's something I should know what I'm talking about. I suppose it's so ingrained in notice and said it. And supposing this stands, feel free to enlighten me. Not sure begins sarcastic, but help feeling more irritated at this conversation. Always look your happiest when you talk about her in your past. I don't know about happiest, but she's it's natural to think about someone I've known for years. Just as a suspect. Makes you happier than I do, doesn't it? And then how did food go to this? Maybe we spoke about this. Coming from my opponent pigeon with on talk to me. If we spoke about this before, then why didn't you end? Did you know why you're upset? Tell me what's wrong. I understand how you can analyze books so intensely but remain blind when it comes to. I don't really want to play the play, but get you might jealous. I mean, you get yourself to hurt. I don't get why you're suddenly this upset when we. You realize that you were talking at the. Realize that you were talking at length about how you feel. And on our white. We started a conversation about it though. I was really curious of what you did with her in the beginning, but I didn't but an entire conversation with how you felt. After a while, I was only engaged in conversation with you to be polite. I didn't want to just ignore what you said. Because it's too much to expect you to be more tactful. Again, I'm not a mad voice. Hey, I'm not a mind reader, so how am I supposed to know when you're upset? Rarely expressed. I'm guessing you don't have these kind of arguments because I'm not dating. If this is just what jealousy. No, you weren't jealous about my. Didn't you say you're only person in a relationship? I did. There's something more you're upset about? If you have a problem, just tell me. I've been around the bush, or I'll never get what you want to say. Do you know how difficult it is for me to how I'm feeling? Spent the past decade of my life suppressing my upward emotions. But you can try, can't you? It is me trying. I hate myself. How about you try answer? I don't get it. Difficulty how speaking about these things almost as if there's a physically blocking my throat. That's just your own force in your head making you feel that way. Get it over with and burst out in a force like ripping off a bandage. Then you can do it. With all due respect, I didn't even tell you about myself of my own accordance. Really by accident that you found out. And so it felt better you talked to me about it. But that must bother me. I can't help if you don't know what's going on. The second she doesn't reply, the second strange silence feels more uncomfortable by the second. Pain, would I hate causing the things that aren't my fault. Don't say I know how you feel, that's a bad comment. You don't. Can you possibly know what this feels like? Do you constantly consider yourself an abandoned? You know what it feels like to have feel nothing but you know how it feels to have people do nothing but pity. Have people see you as a well, no, but that's precisely my alright. I get it. Because I don't have those specific problems doesn't mean I don't have my own ones. Everyone around us has their own demon. Stop acting like it's as soon as I once says the words in my mouth, they sound a lot less harsh on my look of deep hurt in her face prompts me to quickly undo the down. Really rub my forehead. Just question being told that problems don't matter. What I said. How would you feel if I did all this stuff? You just talk about my neck. I feel like I deserve. What does you? What to get? I don't know. Not prevent a self-deprecating. An awful person. Outforcement was not from aspirin. I was on the verge. Everything's from me. Always doing nice things. All the things I've already done for you. Doesn't even let me answer. Forcefully count. Organized a lovely day out. Couldn't even return the favor. Here we are acting like every other day, all because I couldn't even organize something. The never pathetic trait of mine that will never. I tried. Going faster, it's becoming more and more venomous. Feeling of being unable to reach her while she's it'd be demoralizing. Trying to be perfect for you? Yeah. hope I'm making that would help all it seems. What? Wait up, what you don't tell me felt like you had to. Nod will say yes, it sounds I had to. I wanted to please. I found my hands from my face. It feels like everything was going so well mere moments ago and suddenly flipped on his. No. Yuri? You don't have to be perfect. Say something. All you had to say. So I know I should have said something. Of course, that's what I'm hearing. Going through. Things haven't been going as well as I thought they would. Yuri walk. No. Ways of the pain. Ways of the gasp of pain. Vicious grab. They arm that she's clutching. Runs from the room with a step and play. Follow up just is gonna catch. Also gases in states of healing. Almost grabbed over a few other ones look more fresh. I can make out. Stop breaking the sea. To catch up and stop. Action was catch me. First time I've actually caught her in the act, it's like nothing. Fozzie rips and I'm breaking him. Ooh. The toss a blood spot to scratchman. Both nature of a desperate scratch and frightened me so much of she's made. Kathleen, this is the first time I saw she that would have. No amount of beating. Yep, I'm struck by a pound of guilt as thinking about it like. I shouldn't act like I'm. Wait, I got a concert on Yuri. Doing. What do you think I'm doing? Stop biting edge of her tongue. Got. I think that was the only way I could do. Yeah. This person reached my arm, however, she quickly fetches out. Flashing continued, ferociously. Common sense of screaming at me every time I step toward her, shines away. As it carries on, the expression on her face slowly grows more relaxed. Hope for none, the only thing causing to relax is the pain. Eventually comes to an end. The brain's in the process of what I've just witnessed. Say it's not doing a very good job. Science falls, what am I meant to say? Told you I was a freak. Help. Really can't carry on. Also my Do you think I don't know how bad it is? No, then why do you keep doing it? It's gonna happen every time we have an argument. I feel anger at those two words resonating from my. Would you even know? Haven't even. This could have been avoided if you just. What echo? I don't like those eyes. Eyes that's. Isn't just some magical fairy tale. I told you it's not that easy. Get that self-righteous. Really, that's what you think these are? I mean, how would you like it if I cut and scratch? I would have turned myself into. There's my brief. First of all, this just looking at this tells me it might have cost. Good to see she young realization. First tears now. Didn't mean that I just. That's why I reached out once again, but goes around my test of destiny. The expression that honestly terrifies me. I don't want to hear it. The expression that expresses the light. Out of reflex, I shrink. Sounds like how I can destiny her who are making the way. I would slam the front door on me. So I'm standing here trying to figure out what just happened. Take my way back to the kitchen. Argument flashing from my mind. Walked into that. Never suspects the scene is taken. I'm done a check. What about Yuri? Gonna do and she. Well, I've gone after her. I should have done anything but let her go. Say that, but in reality, what's supposed to do in prison? Physically restrain her? Then that, I don't know if she'd forgive me. To go to anyone else without him. Or on the plea to be. If she was contempt and but say that she. I trust her words never be. We established that she doesn't necessarily. Would mean she lied to me though. Then I put my phone. Don't want me any. Again. There's no answer. I put despair in my stomach. Well, it's foolish to expect a reply, wasn't it? Unable to bear the silence of white day longer, I went to live. I know it's full well point. Instead, I still search TV. Look on it to look at. Smith is having to take my mind off tonight. I can sense the restless night coming. Goodness sake. I thought things were getting good. I jinxed it. And I can talk things over. Yikes, mate. Since we had argument, she's never false attacked. Yeah, of course, irreparable damage. As a school day, so at least a bit of talk. Assuming she doesn't blank. Yeah, she wouldn't. Anything that thought I'd begin my morning routine. I see a familiar face, not quite the one I was hoping for. What are you doing? Bounce my question for something stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop here. My throat's again. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you do, consider subscribing or following and subscribing if you do.